Welcome back. This is sort of a response, a video response. Is that what they call them? Sorry, I've been. Uh-oh. Oh no. I green stuff to the the cracks in the bases. Apparently. Okay. Stick to. Let me lay these guys flat. Look at me. Started out wanting to do a video about something, and showed my ineptitude. I do that all the time anyway. This is kind of a video response to a video that Ta24u did. It's not really a response to the whole video, but it is a response to a part of it. He did Weird Wednesday Update Vlog Part 9. How to get over the hobby blah. I think that's the whole thing. And I'll put a link in the description if I remember. If I don't, just head over to his channel. I'm subscribed to him so you can follow that. It's not too far in his uploads. And the part of it that spoke to me is about our miniatures and where we started painting and where we progressed to, and that history. I've wrongly stated this guy's name as Crunk. His actual name is Lurch. This is Lurch. He is one of the first few new Marines that I painted. I had some from 1998, 2 tac squads. And then I bought a set of, I believe it was the Reclusium Command Squad, because it had a little command squad in it, and it had a chaplain, and then I bought some Devastators, and he was built to be the Devastator Sergeant with a plasma pistol and a lightning claw. I know, points-wise it's horrible, but you can see his horrible paint job. Horrible. I've got yellow peeking through there. Paint is way too thick. It's not even on some areas. And I used Seraphim Sepia on here. You can see it drizzled on the leg, I think, if I get close enough. I can't see it in the camera, but as a lot of times I think the video shows up better than it does in the tiny screen I can see in the viewfinder. So yeah, so that looks all puddled and messy, and let's get a really good close-up of his face. Yeah, that's Lurch. But I show him because there's been times that I've looked at my models and been like, I just gotta strip those and repaint them. Just strip them and repaint them. But I don't, because Lurch is a member of the Crimson Axes. He does come onto the field at times and fight for the good of the Emperor, and he shows progress. He shows where I was, he shows where I started. Because when I started painting, when I first got those new miniatures, I had those other ones that hadn't been painted. I was really young. Well, not that young, but I was younger back then, and there's a little black and white on a couple of them, because I was thinking Stormtrooper like colors, right? It's just, you know, yeah, even way back then, that was the thing we thought about. But never did paint them. Got the new ones, spent this money on them, and it was a lot of money for me. It's a lot of money for a lot of us. Just a box of just $40 on some 10 guys or 5 guys. It's a lot of money. And you know, unlike everybody else, see the pictures online and these great pictures of people painting these awesome things, and I was like, wow, I just don't want to ruin them with a bad paint job. So I thought about maybe getting someone professional. I inquired around, and basically for a $40 box of Marines, it cost me $40 to get them painted to tabletop quality, which is not that bad, really. It's an awesome price, but I didn't have the money. And if I had $40, I want to get some more Marines so I could build up my force. You know, all I've got is 2 tac squads and a Reclusium Command Squad and Devastator Squad, right? You know, that's all I had. And so finally I decided, you know what? As in all things in your life, what you need to do is figure out what you need and go for it. And so I did. I watched some YouTube videos, looked up online, got the colors that they said to get, and went for it. Army painter. This is why most of my original Marines are kind of overpainted. Now this is good stuff, and if you use it right, you can do well. You can get like a airbrush quality on them, but I didn't know how to use this stuff, and I kept trying to go over the gray and get and not letting each, not doing thin coats, but trying to cover it all in one go, which don't do that. And that's why these guys ended up like this. Thick paints. I didn't thin them down. Didn't even understand it. Just out of the bottle, onto the miniature, right? No. And so now I can look at him and I can, because I'll look at this guy right here, and I'll be like, oh, that's not quite as good there, and the pad's not awesome, and there's all these little fine details that a better painter would have like highlighted and brought out. I see the pretty pictures too. I see them, but I can look at this guy and put him side by side with this guy, and I can say, that's pretty dang good. You've done pretty dang good. You've come a long way, and that's why Lurch gets to stay around just like he is, because we've got to start somewhere, and we should always remember where we started, because at any point in your progress, in any journey, you're going to look around and go, wow, I just don't know what I've accomplished. It's just, is it worth it, all this work, all this effort, what I'm doing? And I can always look back on Lurch and his fellow compatriots and go, yeah, man, these taking 2-3 hours painting these one miniature and going over these details, and just watching, dozens of hours of YouTube videos of other painters, and looking at other people who have awesome stuff, and trying to understand how they did it and emulate that. Yeah, it's worth it. It's worth it, because it results in better miniatures for me, and results in higher level skill. It results in a skill that I can pass on to my children, something that I can show them. This is how you do it. I can teach those things, and it's something we can do together, and it's something that we can be proud of together. So yeah, Lurch, just start. You may, I guarantee you, if you just watch just a few more videos than I did starting out, and pay attention, and not be, so arrogant that you got this, you're going to do way better than Lurch on your first try. I'm confident of it, for sure. Way better than Lurch. But you're not unless you try. So go ahead, get those miniatures painted. It doesn't matter if you're not that good enough, because you know what? Lurch looks way better than this guy. Because this guy's just great, right? I have to make sure, I have to count. 1, 2, 3. When I leave the table, make sure I didn't leave any of this guy behind. But Lurch, I know where Lurch is. I didn't see him. So yeah, so that's the part I just wanted to kind of do a response to. Really hit me there with what he was passing on and what he was saying himself too. It's just, don't get discouraged. Don't be afraid of your skill level or the quality you're going to churn out, because you've got to start somewhere. And give yourself time. Paint a few, one at a time. Go over the tips. Look at what you did wrong. And in the end, you can go back and you can clean them up and get the paint off and redo some old miniatures. But I would urge you to refrain from doing that. I would urge you to embrace the history of your progress, the history of you and your success. How you can go from Lurch to whatever this guy's name is. Alrighty guys, that's all I just wanted to say. Just kind of a reinforcement of what his video was talking about. And I would like to do one thing though. I would like you guys to share with me. Either you can go to my Facebook page and post a picture there, or you can do a video response. If that's you, it's like 2-3 minutes. Let's encourage each other by putting out there our first miniatures, our first guys. What and maybe, you know, something recent. So, you know, here to there, our progress, what we've done, how we've improved, and show other people, you know, you can do it. You can go from here to there. You can get better. You can do that. Let's do that for each other. Pictures, share them, videos, whatever you can do. It would be awesome to see it. I would love to see it. Even if you're the guy that all of us are going to go, wow, you picked up your first model and you've got, you know, hand detailed custom chapter symbols on all of the shoulder pads, and they look like they're all just decals that you put on there, but they're all hand painted. I would love to see that, because I'm not going to be jealous of it. I'm going to think it's the coolest thing in the world. I think a lot of us are too, because that's awesome. Alright guys, if you like this, just put me a thumbs up, comment, share, subscribe, all those cool things, and I will talk with you later.